Don't forget to subscribe.
I've known you since you were a child. You're a gift. You always have. If there's an answer to your disease, you'll find it.
I should have died years ago. Why am I still here if not to fix this? I have a rare blood disease, and I'm running out of time. This could be my last chance.
You're up to something. What is it?
It's not exactly legal.
I want to see you get hurt more than you already have.
This would be a cure.
At what cost? Michael, what's happening?
I went from dying to feeling more alive than ever.
Increased strength and speed. The ability to use echolocation. And an overpowering urge to consume blood.
How far are we allowed to go to fix something that's broken?
Until the remedy is worse than the disease.
Michael Morbius. Got tired of doing the whole good guy thing, huh?
What's up, Doc?
If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
Who honestly is back there smoking dope in the Marvel Studios or Sony? I don't know. But as you just watched, that is the Morbius trailer. And yes, I know I'm late. Don't at me, alright? Life hits hard, hits everybody hard. Like, come on now. But I finally get to sit here and talk about this movie. That's supposed to be coming out in the summertime of 2020. So I am starting to get on the we getting too many superhero movies bandwagon. And the reason why I'm jumping on that is because certain people just don't need movies. Like, for instance, Black Widow. Yo, she's dead. Why does she need a movie? Oh, it's a prequel. Okay, but still, though, like, who really cares? But all right, whatever. But this right here is the why is this even being made? If you don't know who Morbius is, let me go on and give you some nerd knowledge real quick. So Morbius is the living vampire. And if you know anything about fucking vampires, they're not living. They are dead. They are the living dead, pretty much, all right? They're not like zombies where they eat your brains and blah, blah, blah. They suck your blood, you know, Dracula. I wouldn't say Blade, but, you know, we'll just go with Dracula, okay? So back in the 80s, I think it was, 80s, 90s, whatever, comics could not really use the undead. They couldn't use dead characters. So you couldn't use zombies, all that stuff, and vampires or something like that in that manner. So they decided, we really want to use a vampire, but we don't want to get, you know, flagged for, you know, talking about dead characters or bringing dead characters back. So they decided, let's make a living vampire. I mean, I don't know if they had Blade at the time, but I'm pretty sure Blade was around at that time. But Blade is a halfer, okay? He's somewhat of a vampire. He still gonna walk out in the sun and stuff and won't burn up, but he's still a vampire. Morbius, on the other hand, is a living vampire. He wasn't bitten by no vampire. He wasn't, you know, blood transfusion to make him a vampire. I think it was, from what I remember from the animated series when I was a kid, was one of the bats that he was working on bit him because he had a really, like, I guess he had a very bad, really rare blood disease that was gonna kill him. And as you see in the movie, he had polio, and I'm like, hold on. In the comics, I don't remember him using the little, canes that people that had polio uses. But I guess in the movie, they decided, hey, let's give that to him. But he had a really rare blood disease, and he figured that if he had got some bats, because I guess some of the bats had bloods where they can cure him. Well, I guess he upped up the ante on one of the bats, and the bats decided, hey, I'm getting tired of being tested on. I'm going to bite your ass. And he bit him. And that's how he got Morbius. So Morbius is his last name. Michael Morbius is his full name altogether. Now that I gave y'all a little breakdown on who the fuck Michael Morbius and Morbius is, a little nerd history from the hood. I'm gonna tell you why this movie does not need to be made. For the longest, here's some more nerd history since we're getting into this. They've been trying to make a Sinister Six movie for the longest, guys. Like, they have been barking up that tree for the longest. Ever since Amazing Spider-Man, the first one, came out, they've been trying to make a Sinister Six movie. They try to build it up more with the Amazing Spider-Man 2, but the guy that played Spider-Man, I forgot his name, didn't want to play. I guess he got fired from Sony because he didn't show up to some press conference, and they got mad, so they fired his ass. So fast forward to where we're at now. You know that Spider-Man's in the MCU. Sony is giving Disney the rights to use Spider-Man. I wouldn't say rarely, but they get to use them, but not a lot, because Sony says, hey, look, we're gonna let y'all use Spidey, but we're not gonna let you use Spidey. Whatever money y'all make, we gonna get some of that too. Well, yeah, that's what's happening pretty much. So they're still trying to work on their Sinister Six. They're still trying to build a Spider-Man universe. And, we got Venom already. And as I seen in the trailer, as you've seen just now, that, it says the makers of Spider-Man Far From Home and Spider-Man Homecoming and Venom, has us thinking that, are they all in the same universe? Are they all, some people saying yes, some people saying no. Some people saying it could be in the Spider-Man universe on a PS4. It could be Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man universe. It could be the Amazing Spider-Man's universe. Who the fuck knows, really? But all I can say is this movie was not necessary. They need to go on and can the whole Sinister Six BS because it's stupid. Honestly, who asks for a supervillain movie? Like, who wants to know about every supervillain? Like, if Doc Ock got a movie, Spider-Man has to be in there somehow, some way, because Doc Ock is a villain, okay? If Green Goblin got a movie, Spider-Man has to be in there somehow, some way. I don't understand why they thought that this was a bright idea. A lot of people are already clowning the fuck out of this movie, and I feel bad for Jared Leto, because Jared Leto was already in a superhero movie that didn't do too well. He played the Joker in Suicide Squad. Now he does not play the Joker no more, or from what I've heard, that he doesn't play Joker no more. And Joaquin Phoenix did a better Joker, and I felt like he was heard about that. Now he's playing in another superhero movie, well, somewhat anti-superhero, as people want to call Morbius. I don't see him as an anti-supervillain. I don't see him as an anti-superhero. I see him as a supervillain, because he was a villain in the animated series back in the 90s. And if you watch Ultimate Spider-Man 2, he was a villain in that too. So I'm going off what I remember from my childhood. He was a bad guy, all right? They don't need no movies. I don't know why they keep trying to put this upon us like that. I'm like, yo, look, y'all about to fail with this. I'm sorry. Sony it's gonna get to a point to where Sony is gonna make the Sinister Six movie, and everybody's gonna be in there just for shits and giggles and laughs, because the movie's not gonna be good, all right? Because who is the Sinister Six gonna fight? They're gonna fight Spider-Man. And even though, yes, once I look back at it, yes, the Sinister Six idea is a dumbass idea, but at the same time, though, Stan Lee made it work. The movies, y'all can't make this work, honestly. All right, y'all need to cut your losses with the Sinister Six movie. Cut your losses with this Morbius movie, because if I'm hearing rumblings that there's gonna be a sequel, and I'm like, no. Now, the best way they can save it. Now, I ran down a whole Sinister Six plot idea and stuff, but there's one way you can save it. All right, so they have Michael Keaton in the trailer. Michael Keaton played the Vulture in Homecoming. Okay, Mysterio, I don't think he's dead. Alright. I think Scorpion was in prison with Vulture, if my memory serves me correctly. If I believe that. There you go. You already got 3. You got Vulture, Morbius, and Scorpion. Alright. Mysterio's not dead. That's 4. You only need 2 more people. Alright. Gonna give us Green Goblin, because I want to see Green Goblin in the MCU. I really do. I want to see Green Goblin so bad. They've been saying so much about him. But, hey, what can I really say? I mean, I think it's a waste of time, and Sony needs to go on to chill out with this whole, Sinister Six movie. Like, enough is enough. Cut your losses, guys.
Pour up the whole damn seal, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so, got the cash out. Told him wipe a nigga no, say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at, I was at back, where the stash at? Cruise the city in a bulletproof Cadillac, cause I know these niggas.
Stream's over. Whoops.